Shout out to everybody in the chat room right now. If you can't tell by the way this screen's set up, oh, they done fucked around and made me have to say something now. The fuck? They tripping out here. So I'm just minding my little business. Somebody sent me this little link. Somebody called the smoke and the fire. The fuck? So this is what I'm trying to understand. All these new people coming in and they got so much to say about bloggers. And they doing the same shit that they calling out. Some of these people, yet again, if you go back all the way months ago when I'm talking about some of these fans that post things in these groups and see it in my videos or wherever, still forget the big picture is to spread the information around the world, not keep passing it around in these dumbass little groups. So I don't understand for the life of me why I keep seeing these little ratchet ass motherfuckers coming with these little poorly ass put together videos trying to come for folks that ain't fucking thinking about them. And then when I go to the comments, I'm seeing the same motherfucking people that were dick riding real hard. Going from platform to platform to motherfucking platform, wherever they could find a little spot. But when things ain't going their way, ain't nobody co-signing they bullshit, oh, now they want to jump ship. Everybody want to be talking about this person is a clout chaser. Everybody want to keep talking about y'all are not relevant, ain't doing nothing. What are y'all doing? Because when I come to your channel and I look at your shit, because according to your video, you've been doing this since January. And if you go to my video collection, you will notice that's when I started doing it just as well. So the point ain't how long we've been doing it. The point is to spread the message, right? But anyways, I go on your channel. You got 3 motherfucking videos up here. One of them, you using Camille Costa. So is this Camille Costa? I don't know. But I just know how you going to be calling people out for using public photos. And you jacking people whole fucking video, dude. Like, what make that shit make sense? Make it make sense to me. I don't get it. That shit makes sense. The channel is the smoke and fire. So in the video they call, I'm gonna just play the video.
What's up, YouTube? So you think your favorite R. Kelly YouTube blogger is irrelevant, huh? They're not. None of you are helping R. Kelly.
No, bitch, you are not helping R. Kelly. You took time out your motherfucking day to make this motherfucking video to point out people that's not helping. So tell me what the fuck that's doing to help, bitch.
None of you are actually hurting R. Kelly. So, there's been a lot of YouTube drama surrounding R. Kelly, and I had a lot to say, but the character limitations on Facebook.
Bitch, I can't take you serious talking about the motive, money, clickbait. Bitch, ain't nobody making no motherfucking money spreading the truth about this shit. What the fuck you talking about, dumbass bitch?
Kind of calculate your score at the end. We won't do
IQ test. Oh, I got to hear this shit.
Do it during the discussion, but come back, have a little fun, and take an IQ test and see if you're smarter than a clown.
The fuck?
So let's look at the first clown. So the infamous cousin. So Levi, for Kelly, it looks like he has about, over 12,000 subscribers. He's pretty transparent. He does have a PayPal. listed for you to donate, and he tells you that the donations are to support his channel and not R. Kelly. So I'm not gonna knock his hustle. The YouTube channel is free, so I'm not clear on what the support is all about. But nonetheless, at least he coming straight out the gate saying, "Hey, this is money for me." But Levi's null and void. If 0.6% of the population has seen the Surviving R. Kelly series, that means their reach is pretty far, right? So if you compare their reach with Levi's reach, which is, if you do the math, 0.00037%,
This shit boring the fuck out of me. I'm gonna have to skip
you
ahead.
total up,
Skip ahead, cause
they must be really unfulfilled in their lives that a simple meet and greet with a man like R. Kelly,
you must be unfulfilled with your life to make this whack ass
associations with this
video.
male groupie. This chick desperately needs a role model. I just say to her, girl, bye. Look at her reach. Another null and void, epic fail. Again, people, if you are true R. Kelly supporters and fans, don't get upset when
Exactly. Sassy Rare Breed. All these little pages popping up, they sound real familiar. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. Since motherfuckers out here playing games and shit, okay, we going to talk about it. Since y'all want to go over here on these little motherfucking platforms talking about why ain't nobody calling out this person? Why ain't nobody calling out that person? we going to call out some names tonight, okay?
these people go at it, they are not relevant. It is the exact same people subscribing to all of these channels. Nobody independent, nobody objective are listening to any of these people. Everybody that watch these channels are there for the drama. I don't care how much they're in the comments saying, y'all should stop this, y'all should come together. There's nothing to come together to, with, or for when it comes to any of these people. They're not relevant. So let them go at it, sit back, and enjoy it. Let's take her test. Now, this one drank a 2-liter Dana J Kool-Aid. She's another loudmouth. She has nothing of substance to say. She repeats the same shit posted by the true support. So that means that this little girl, you guys remember this little girl, falsely and purposely misrepresented themselves as who's common denominator in all of this is what they do. So let them sit back and enjoy it because it's entertainment. They are entertaining us. They are our YouTube clowns. Let's do her little test. Now, she sips
You got two questions. She said, bitch, die. The
to Dana
fuck?
Kool-Aid. Now, she'll be riding with Dana one day, then she'll get off the train the next day. All while the facts of the male groupie were the facts before she got on the train as when she get off. But depending on which way the wind is blowing, she rides that direction. She does videos on all old information about the accusers that undoubtedly came from somebody else. She retrieved from real chaos researchers, and she don't give any credit. Nobody owns any of the information. It's all public information. But when you come late, and people have put in their due diligence and pulled all this information and long ago sent this information to his legal team, then you come in and start creating these videos. And I get it. If you just jumping on this train and following this stuff, everything that she's sharing with you, you may think it's new. But the people that have been around since January, all of this shit is old. All of it. Take her IQ test. These are my.
She ain't got nothing to say. That's just dumb. Like, why just sitting here randomly bringing people into your shit when you sit here and just put 3 fucking videos up here, 2 of them not yours, and you gonna have the audacity to say motherfucking receipt thief. Then say it's public information. Oh, I'm stealing it from Kale's researchers. What fucking Kale's researchers? Because the way it looked like to me, ain't nobody researching shit. The fuck you talking about? If that's the case, motherfucker, girl, don't get me started today. How the fuck? Make this shit make sense to me. I'm not an R. Kelly fan, as I've said from the jump. So as a person who was brought in watching Surviving R. Kelly and am new to this shit, I'm sharing what I find along the way. So for people to be sitting here talking about we been knowing this, we been doing that, bitch, y'all should have put a motherfucking budget together and put this shit on a national platform. You can easily share this shit professionally. You can get a publicist to get shit done correctly instead of keep getting on YouTube picking and poking with motherfuckers that don't give two fucks about you. Who the fuck do that? Who the fuck do that? But it seemed like to me, all these motherfuckers just keep riding this Don person coattail. It just seemed like to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Every time certain individuals do lives, somebody over here want to keep bringing up Don name. And again, from the research I've seen, the man ain't even R. Kelly manager. So y'all gonna have to keep missing me with everything y'all be saying about him. And I've said from the beginning, I side out a whole lot of motherfuckers. So because I'm not jumping on the wave and fuck Dana J and fuck this person and fuck that person, oh, I'm jumping on and off the bandwagon. No, bitch, I'm grown as fuck. I got a whole motherfucking life that I take care of. What I look like sitting here entertaining y'all every motherfucking day? If you sitting here talking about your real Kel supporters, why you gonna put up 3 motherfucking videos, one dedicated to all the people you just want to sit here and talk shit about? Who gives a fuck? Fuck she talking about? That don't even make no damn sense to me. But anyways, somebody made up a valid point. If we go all the way back to this 97 baby girl page, there's when I first remember seeing Donald Russell outside of the little reports where he allegedly threatened Tim Savage. And if you hadn't been keeping up with the Tim Savage and the Angelo Clary bullshit, Angelo basically saying he ain't finna lie for Tim Savage, saying he heard no threats when the man didn't threaten him. So as I asked a while ago, why is it this Mason man gets arrested when Don Russell is the one that allegedly threatened him? From what I've been told, Don Russell has had the opportunity to shut down a whole lot of shit, and is in fact the reason why a lot of charges have been ensued. What I've been told is if this person had acted responsibly and stopped trying to intimidate some of these girls, they wouldn't have pursued shit as far as it went. So motherfuckers can miss me with their bullshit. Straight like that. Because if y'all was doing all this motherfucking research and shit, you wouldn't be sitting around here waiting on my motherfucking videos to piggyback off of, bitch. The fuck? Who do that? Who fucking does that? We got the same 24 hours in the fucking day. But instead of sitting here focusing and even, like I said, you can hit me up, and if I can add content or photos or any articles or anything to go with what you got, that's what teamwork, that's what you're supposed to do. Not sit over here with this crabs in a bucket bullshit, keep jumping from platform to platform, entertaining goofy ass dumb shit. It don't make no motherfucking sense to me. All these motherfucking voices sound real fucking similar. You got Sharon Wimbush nutty ass over here. You ain't heard that from me. Man, get the fuck out of here. All these motherfucking people some clowns. Them the fucking clowns. They need to make their motherfucking voice up. They don't know what the fuck they got going on over there. But anyways, back to this list. Since a certain individual want to get on another channel talking about why ain't nobody talking about this person, because if y'all ain't peeping game, right about now, it seems like to me, people over here just trying to throw the blame, trying to see who they could put what on, seem like to me. You got Don Russell, the so-called manager, June Russell, his mother, Travian Cootie, however you say her name, the assistant, the Mayweather twins. These are the so-called runners who are referred to in the docuseries. You got Cash Howard, the stylist, Diane Joyce Copeland, Cheryl Mack, and she'll come into relevant because if you don't know London on the Beat, that's his mother. And from what I was told, you know, those articles going back from when they were saying employees were handing over stuff. Well, seems like to me, like I said, all his camp was doing crooked, underhanded shit. stealing, selling his shit. It was a whole lot of shit going on. I believe she was behind that whole robbery with both of those houses in Georgia. That's just my belief. Then you got Bubba, which is the person that Geronda Pace claims she was having an affair with. Then you got Valerie Payton, the so-called Mother Madam, and Andrea Payton. Alfonso Walker, this was a guy that said he believes he was set up. Someone specifically put him up to robbing R. Kelly's house. Y'all can go look at that video. But as I had said before, when I was pulling the background records, you could see all the way back to 98 that people were passing around his publishing rights. Barry Hankerson had all kind of evictions, bankruptcies, and shit going on his thing. But the biggest and most interesting thing that I found was around the same time they were putting the pressure on Harvey Weinstein. You recall they were also pinning Russell Simmons out. And I just find it odd that all these people's cases are being mysteriously swept under the rug while they're keeping the focus on R. Kelly. And then you got this Kamala Harris chick who's running for her position. People, I don't understand how they're not connecting the dots with all these politicians. It went from Kamala Harris to Kim Fox. You got the politician who's been bought off by people like Russell Simmons and Harvey Weinstein, in which it's been noted, let's see how much. And another thing with this whole this another page that's suspect as shit to me. I don't fucking understand how people follow goofy ass pages like this. The motherfucker is bipolar. I don't know what the fuck going on with that page, but 1 minute it's talking shit about R. Kelly, the next minute it's saying shit like they hope Azriel blow their head off, and it just seemed like to me they're intentionally saying a lot of things for shock value on that page. But these are the type of people that people like to fucking follow. And I'm so fucking glad that I seen that this account was suspended this morning. I don't know if it still is. But again, such and such wanted to know about these names. What's up with Julius Darrington? It's a lot of people y'all could be sitting here asking questions about instead of sitting here talking about YouTube bloggers ain't doing shit. What the fuck is you doing? Talking about. It's a lot of people y'all could be focusing on, but it seemed like to me y'all just want to keep the focus all around. Like, look at all these people that were mentioned that are allegedly cooperating, but nobody's fucking talking about the Mayweather twins. Nobody's talking about none of these people. Ruby Christie, Bubba. Nobody's talking about none of these people that are still out here living their best life. Okay, living their best life. Same people that are celebrity publicists and stylists for people like Kanye West. Like, these people work with all these professionals, but to me seem like the way they put the whole runner scenario, they just painted the picture completely different. There's a complete difference in saying a runner and a stylist or a publicist or a assistant. And I just feel like, again, that was a tactical way of wording things to paint the picture they wanted to paint. Then I keep seeing people keep targeting Cash about this damn book. Like, it don't even make no sense to me at this point to keep on hitting her up or keep saying things about her. Either you gonna take what she say and run with it or just disregard it. But it don't make no sense to be sitting here asking the stupid shit, why would she do that? Same reason why there's so many other books just like that out there. At the end of the day, do you think when she wrote the book she knew it was gonna be a trickle down effect like this? Absolutely not. That was some of the things that was sold from R. Kelly's house. This is one of the reporters I don't hear a lot of people talking about that also helped with the downfall of R. Kelly, who also was on her Twitter talking about everything that has gone wrong has been because she helped take R. Kelly down. You got Keith Muriel still on his social media. You got this person, Rachel Dion, who obviously can do some Photoshop magic because this is not a real photo, but yet she made it happen. Another thing people were talking about, people keep talking about R. Kelly's masters. His masters, well, from what I keep hearing, he owns his masters and somebody else has copies of his masters. And that may be a good motive to want to keep him locked up in jail and keep sitting here playing these little dumbass games with all these people entertaining these fucking clowns on YouTube and shit. Look at all these evictions on Barry Hankerson. Like, the fuck? So back to Kamala Harris and how crooked her motherfucking ass is. She had an investigation with some cop that killed somebody back in July. That's Bubba, Ruby Chris, Cash Howard. I think a lot of people have gotten Cash Jones confused with. This was his stylist, in which she has been on record saying she hadn't saw anything, but nobody's pursuing that. Mm. Andrea Payton, one of the so-called madams. But what's funny to me is people over here playing games and shit. Playing games with this age. That's been the number one problem I've had from the jump. Because they acting like R. Kelly is the only man that likes women half his age. Maybe even a third his age. I don't really know. But at the end of the day, you have all these people in the celebrity world that do shit like this. You think about all these kids that are introduced into the industry as kids that you see dating older men. What's her name? Kamora Simmons met Russell when she was 17 and he was 35. Nobody said nothing about that. Nobody said nothing about 2 years ago, the same time that they were calling out Harvey Weinstein. They quickly brushed under his settlements for his lawsuits he had. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Simmons has moved out of the country. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I heard that report. So you got Epstein, who fake dead. You got Weinstein, Spacey, and all the other ones who are getting brushed under the rug, but you got all this media chaos around R. Kelly. And then you got all the people that were supposed to be handling his business affairs on the internet leaking fake ass stories and playing with people's fucking emotions. It said Simmons also played an active role during the presidential cycles as recent as 2016 and endorsed Clinton. So again, people be sitting here thinking the Democrats are all for us. You a goddamn lie. Simmons has donated tens of thousands of dollars to Democratic candidates. Remember when Terry Crews came out and said that Russell Simmons tried to silence him when he was co-signing the Me Too movement? That's what I'm saying. Like, they wanted to sit here and brush everybody else bullshit under the rug and focus on R. Kelly. Why? Russell Simmons was also sued. Says back in 91 that he coerced a 17-year-old fashion model to perform oral sex on him after she wildly fought against having intercourse, according to allegations. Who is he with? Good old Harvey Weinstein. That's what I'm saying. Like, all these people run together. And this model had exposed the elite pedophile ring and ended up being found dead, which is pretty much what happens when you expose these elites. So when I'm just sitting here listening to a certain individual talk about, oh, we went to Lifetime and we were going to try to get this exposed. We were going to try to point out all the corruption going on and all this other shit. Man, you know good and goddamn well them people was not finna let you come in there and do this shit. If you ask me, that probably what put the target on R. Kelly head when he going there with that fuck shit. And that's why anybody with any common sense, if you put somebody in any business, you better get you a professional to handle your affairs. Cause this some straight monkey shit right here, if I ever seen it. I ain't never in my life heard of how crazy this is. Of course, you've heard about him signing over his publishing. So before the whole Mute R. Kelly came into play, he was living off of performing and shit like that. So with that being said, if you just follow this case, it seemed like to me, they're procrastinating, they're stalling, they're trying to prolong this case to weaken his defense. So the more I just keep seeing all these people bickering about this defense fund, that's why I already said what I feel. I contribute to it. It's not a big fucking deal to me at the end of the day. When you go to church and you put your money in the collection plate, do you go to the pastor and ask him, so what you putting on this bill? What you putting on that bill? Like, no. When you give, you're supposed to give with a good heart. If you ain't got it to give, don't fucking give. We've said from the beginning, I know what I did. If you wanted to contribute to his commissary. When it first became a problem about the defense fund, that was the first option that I also suggested. So that also let me know that these people that just keep on talking about this defense fund, that just further solidifies in my mind that they with the shit. They just continuously keep talking about this shit that ain't even that fucking deep. It's not. You could either give to the defense fund, give to the commissary, or just share videos, support, talk, write letters, whatever you feel you need to do. But at the end of the day, who needs to sit here and get on the internet every fucking day and talk about what somebody else shouldn't do? Like, these people are stupid as fuck. Stupid. And matter of fact, whoever was commenting on that video earlier, just know your ass is muted. Y'all got me fucked up. Keep coming on my shit, commenting and shit, and I be playing nice with y'all ugly ass people. Then you gonna go over there commenting and shit. The fuck? And y'all should have known that old Holly Weird bitch was fucking crazy anyway. Fucking whispering and shit. Bitch ain't even got no neutral tone of voice and shit, always talking shit. Fuck out of here. Talking about real Kelly supporters. Like, this shit is petty as fuck. This shit is petty as fuck. And people wonder why people don't want to speak up for R. Kelly. Look at the dumb shit his so-called fans call themselves fighting about. Who they want to be the biggest fan. This man is in jail fighting for his life, and all these people just want to be the biggest fan. I can't. I can't. Then I'm supposed to sit over here and feel sorry for a woman, a grown motherfucking woman, who has the option to say no. But instead, you want to be starstruck and travel all across the states with no motherfucking money to meet a celebrity. Listen, I don't know who raised some of you people. Let me tell you, My mama was always at work, but even I had enough common sense to know shit ain't that real to meet no celebrity. I ain't never in my life been that much of a celebrity fan that I got to do no crazy shit like travel across the states with no motherfucking money, sleep in no motherfucking Dunkin' Donuts, none of that bullshit. So, shit. If that mean that I'm riding for Dana J, fuck it. I guess I am. Shit, that's just stupid. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need a reality check. Some of y'all just sit around here and let y'all friends do stupid ass shit. And then when y'all hear some real people tell y'all some stupid ass shit, you get overly offended. Well, I'm here to tell you today, you got me fucked up. Stop doing stupid shit. Stop sitting here putting these celebrities on these high pedestals. And then when you do dumb shit, don't be talking about they made you do shit. They ain't make you do a motherfucking thing. You made you do it. But I have found this video since the last one I did with Angelo talking about the Nation of Islam. Somebody pointed me in the direction of this link. Oh, it might be in my other phone.
To come forward and say, I did it. I'm wrong. Can you forgive me? I had a 4-hour talk with R. Kelly. Now listen, no. No. He came to our home with 6 of his friends. And I told him, R, I have had a message in my heart for you for over 20 years. And I'm so glad for the opportunity to share it with you. He was managed by a friend of mine. What's that brother? Barry Hankerson. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. I said, Barry, be patient. I said, that boy is deeply spiritual. A man can't write no songs like that and not have God all up in him, but he's got to be cleansed. Do you understand what I'm saying? All of you in here have done something wrong, but you are not evil people. Somebody got to reach into you and bring out the God that's in you and clear you of your evil. That's why we recorded this song, He Looked Beyond My Faults and He Saw My Need. Brothers and sisters, we will never find the love and the unity and the peace that we deserve unless we're able to look past someone's faults to see what they need and address that need. Now, Jesus was that kind of man.
The more I was just sitting here thinking, it's just funny. Yet again, like, when you're not doing what people want you to do, then you become a target. Cause this went back a couple weeks ago when somebody put this link on my channel and I didn't know whose it was.
Whatever they call it,
but the gag is it was somebody that has done an interview. So I'm just gonna point this out just to show you. Y'all keep going back and forth about this mode shit. It's a whole lot of people out here moving fucking funny, but ain't nobody calling them out. Just watch this. Same people that'll praise you and shout you out be the same ones that stab you in your fucking back. If you let them. Good thing I don't give a fuck.
you've been in business, so you know that the culture is when you are the king of R&B, you're gonna have girls following you and begging to be in your circle. You don't have to do nothing, and they're gonna do that. They're gonna stalk you. They're gonna show up where you are. And you're like, and it's not just rock, right? So, like you said, if we can conquer peace, and get on one accord. And we're not saying you come be on my team, I come be on your team. Let's make a whole group. We ain't saying that. We're saying phases the next level is support everything that's right, what's true, and what's good, and I want to keep the peace. Whoever else keeps the peace, we all just be one big voice for the call. Because I look at it as everybody has a role to play. Like, you're good at one thing, you're good at one thing, you're good at one thing. So play the role that you're good at, and everything will work out how it's supposed to. It levels out. But yeah, that's it. Just do what you know how to do, what your gift is. That's it. If you're good at, making videos, like I know, I want to give a shout out to Prima Donna. Yeah, I believe she does an awesome job with her. Shout out to Prima Donna, absolutely. Yeah, and so she's good at it. Yeah. So she shouldn't be hated at all. Like, she's good at what she does. Matter of fact, that's probably the reason why people hate her, because she's been able to break everything down. So, each individual person, she's able to do the backstory on it so well. And so that's the role that she was meant to play in this whole thing. So let her play that role. Stop fighting to try to play at each other's role. Just find what you're good at, and
Oh, it was all just good just a little while ago. Let me play my role just a while ago. Up until I call out this bullshit ass fucking website you got going on here. And in case you don't know what website I'm talking about, I don't know why I keep clicking the wrong shit. Where in the hell did it just go? That's crazy. That is so crazy. It just fucking disappeared. Fuck it. Type it in. So I'm gonna show you why I wasn't sharing the shit. So they call themselves want to do a R. Kelly day. Alright, when I first looked at it, I seen my videos on it. I'm like, okay, cool. I shared it at first until it was pointed out to me the fuck shit. And again, all these so-called fans got so much to fucking say. Everybody scamming, but guess what? They scamming too. If that's the case, they scamming too. Every time you turn around, they got their little donate buttons up. Talking about they doing marketing classes and all that shit. But check it. When I start seeing shit like this, it's a whole lot of weird ass shit going on this page. So when I questioned the author of it, I've come to find out it was the girl Teal who was just on who was just playing, who was on Miss Sunshine's channel. Now, that be the reason why I don't be focusing on interviews, is because again, I'm not a very trusting person. So these little random ass people to just be coming out the blue talking about I want to interview, like, that ain't even necessary for the way that I do my types of videos. But to me, it just looked like a whole lot of crooked things are going on this website, and I addressed that. Instead of responding, and being like, well, I appreciate your feedback or anything like that, I guess I became the target because of it. The reason why is because it seemed like to me this person who created this site was more interested in Dana J. And here's where it comes into play. Always throwing in Dana J's name. That's the problem. So when I don't jump on the bandwagon and share the shit that they have to say, then they want to come and talk about prima donna this, prima donna that. Again, I truly don't give a fuck. I just took the time to respond to this today for the simple fact, just to show y'all, if y'all not peeping game, I want to show you the type of shit that's going on. So if y'all are bouncing back and forth between channels, just keep the shit off my channel, because I am not interested in none of it. It's a whole lot of people that people can be calling out instead of worried about people like me who minding my business, just giving my commentary for what I come across. This is crazy. Information just keep disappearing off my page. That's weird. But that's just an example. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, by the way. I hadn't even been looking at the comments. I've just been trying to get this out. But like I said, all these people right here, people can be counting out. Adelina, I ain't seen no video on her. You could do an exclusive connecting on how all these people are corrupt, from the Kamala Harris to the Kim Fox to the Tina Chin to the Avenatti to the all of them. You could sit here and individually connect all these dots instead of sitting here targeting people like me. Makes no sense. And then if you go back and think about it, it's just the same cycle that keep being repeated over and over. And it all started with who? Sharon Wimbush. But you ain't hear that from me. Looking ass. The fuck? Ain't nobody got time for these games that they like to play. They want to sit here and act like they are holier than thou, but all they do is throw rocks and motherfucking hide. Look at all this extra shit. Like, but these the type of people y'all follow. Like right here. Bitch went from being a nutritionist to a consigliere. Like, bitch, make up your motherfucking mind. I can't take you serious. Can't take none of these people serious. And I done told Dum Dum over there, and I ain't even gonna give his name no motherfucking clout over here. But I told him when he was blowing up my motherfucking phone about some motherfucking Dana J, why don't you just focus on who you say you support? But no, they don't want to listen to me, and then want to sit here and keep jumping on people's comments and shit, throwing shade like I don't see the shit, because you know for a fact we've had multiple conversations when I'm telling you I'm not gonna entertain the dumb shit. But today, I just had to, because y'all got me fucked up. Who the fuck do that? Who the fuck do that? Take time out their day